The Torah lists 42 journeys that the Israelites made from Egypt to the plains of Moab in a really minimalistic style, generally just naming the places where they encamped and when they traveled to the next. Just here's a couple of examples. The children of Israel journeyed from Ramses and encamped at Sukkot. They journeyed from Rephidim and encamped in the Sinai desert. It's like a simple formula. It repeats itself over and over again. They journeyed from X and they encamped at Y, with almost no commentary or elaboration on what events took place in those locations. I mean, Rephidim, that was the battle with evil itself. That was the battle of Amalek. They encamped at Sinai. There's no mention of the Ten Commandments, the revelation of the Torah, no mention of the golden calf. It's just recounting the places we were. But there's one example that sort of stands out. Numbers 33 verses 37 and 39. We suddenly get extra detail about the death of Aaron. They journeyed from Kadesh and encamped at Mount Hor, at the edge of the land of Edom. Aaron the Cohen ascended the Mount Hor at the word of Hashem and died there in the 40th year after the children of Israel had left Egypt, in the 5th month and on the first day of the month. Aaron was 123 years old when he died on Mount Hor. I mean, these verses stand out pretty starkly in the Torah portion. It interrupts the entire rhythm. It's like, what's going on here? It doesn't talk about giving the Torah at Sinai or the sin of the golden calf or any of the great events or the terrible events that happened, but we go into detail all of a sudden about Aaron's death, how old he was, the date that he died. Like, what is that all about? And so there's a lot of interpretations and a lot of commentaries about why Aaron was singled out and his death was mentioned. But in my mind, the verse itself gives it away. It's the only verse that mentions a date. Aaron died in the 5th month on the 1st of the month. Aaron died on the 1st of Av. Exactly when we were reading those verses over Shabbat, exactly where we are today, Aaron died at the beginning of the 9 days. Together as a nation, we started mourning on the 1st of Av at the beginning of the 9 days, the first of the 9 days, more than 3,000 years ago, before either temple was ever built. The first high priest of the tabernacle left this world. And the same time, we remember then, thousands of years later, the destruction of the temples and the end of the priestly service in Jerusalem. I mean, Aaron's death in the Torah is the first time the Israelites are recording, gathering together, having a national organized mourning period in the desert. 30 days, the entire month of Av, involving an entire people. Numbers chapter 20, verse 29. When the entire congregation saw that Aaron had died, the entire house of Israel mourned Aaron for 30 days. The entire house of Israel mourned. That's the only time that's mentioned in the Torah. Already in the desert, the month of Av became a month of national mourning. The first high priest dedicated to temple service. There's just no way around it. In some ways, that was the beginning of the 9 days that we're literally right now commemorating. We're not shaving. It's like laid out as a blueprint in the Torah. It's just another hidden prophecy of our destiny, another spice card, another sign that the Torah is not just a book, but a living word speaking to us in our time right now. And it's a word that Hashem gave us that's a guide throughout all of history. And we're learning about the death of Aaron on the date that he passed. And it just so happens that the day that he passed was the first of the 9 days that we commemorate until this very day. It's just remarkable.